Well, the Papa's house. I'm the Game Papa, and we're back with more in other waters. Now, when we last left off, we were I was just fumbling through the UI, and I kind of hated it, but in the beginning. But the more you use it, the more you get a feel of it, and the more comfortable you become. I think that's that initial hump of learning what the heck am I supposed to do. I think that's the toughest one. While we're here, we're perfectly fine. For example, I know that this is a shrill sack, and I'm supposed to use it over here. There you go. Vector's open. Gotcha. And okay. Off we go. Yes. No. Just no. Move from this way. Yes. Moving. Vector clear. Good. Ah, yes. More scanning. This way? Navigating these dense growths is like finding your way in a labyrinth, moving from clearing to clearing, with little sense of what's ahead. I mean, I kinda like navigating labyrinths. Glittering stalks, sample kind, bubbles like huge pearls glint among the stalks. How do the tall stalks produce these strange screeching sacks? Oh, is that the shrill sack? Ooh. Oh. Alright, it's a block factor. Okay. Tall stalk. Some creatures target these tall stalks directly, perhaps because they keep them away from the others. Stuff their stalks nearby. Alright, and... Oh. Am I supposed to get the sample first? I'm gonna get the sample first. Yeah, I do have hoarding tendencies. I'm not... more shashak. Yes. Shashak. I'm not a completionist, but I do have hoarding tendencies. I see tons of I see games with resources. I thought, hey, must be limited, so I gotta get everything right now. So I probably not gonna get it again, which is mostly not true. Stock patterns. The growth patterns of the stock suggest a complex territorial network. Are we underestimating the complexity of these life forms? I don't know, Doc. You're the marine biologist, not me. Are you a marine biologist? Wow. Oh, I missed the animal. Dang it! He was walking so slowly too. Oh, gotcha. Shell creature. A delicate set of feeding appendages beneath the creature's shell seems to scrape the outer membranes of the stalk away. Okay, so they don't eat the stalk, they scrape them little by little. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you do you, little guy. What? What? Did you see that? Here, I'm gonna do it again. There you go! It echoes! That yellow thing, it echoes the shrill sacks. Interesting. What are you? Shell creature. Occasionally, when the creature scrapes the stalks too aggressively, they retract and let out the defensive signal to nearby colonies. Oh, I see. So that's what it was. It was a defensive signal. The resonation. There seems to be some tolerance for the creature scraping by the stalks. They only warn the creature when it cuts too deeply. Oh, hey, that's mutualistic symbiosis, right? Signal stalk. Tall bubble producing stalks that protect and monitor stalk colonies. I'm going to call these signal stalks for this. I'm going to call these signal stalks for the signaling role they play in stalk ecology. Yeah, okay. A key part of the stalk network that stretches across the reef. So that's nice. That's very cool and very advanced too. It's like, hey, you can scrape off my skin just a little bit. Eat them. Too much skin. Okay, like that. So that's very cool. Very cool indeed. Ah, vector clear. Sample candidate. More. More shell shacks, yes. Aha. Oh, wow. I have a full roster. Oh, wow. Upper forest. This isn't forest, but it carries the atmosphere of one, being immersed in the interlocking natural processes of life and death. It's kind of like a forest, but not really. Something like that. It says clear path. East and west are stalks as far as the eye can see. They fade off into the slit like the towers of miniature city. City of mushrooms. Cool. Are there any vectors here? Ah, hi. Ah, stalk scraper. Large creature with translucent shell and jointed legs. I'm naming these stalk scrapers for obvious reason. You can check my notes back at the base. Where is the base? Where is the base? You've been talking about the base right now, but you know, for a while now, but I don't see spore cluster sample candidate. Spores from the stalk seem to be massing here in large clumps. This might be a good place to sample them. But I have too many samples already, Doctor. What's this? Twin stones. Object. These two boulders are covered with tiny stalks, a coating of amber fur weaving in the currents. Do I go that way or do I go this way? I kind of feel like I should... No. I feel like I should open up this. Oh, wow. Okay, it's resonating to that part. I'm gonna go over here first. Stalks. That's it. We are through. This place is overwhelming. So many new species. This is Central Reef. I saw on Minai's maps that the shelf flattens out here. Okay. So this is where we were supposed to go then. Pile stones. A set of smooth stones sitting together in a pile. Could a creature have gathered these here? Is this a nest? I mean, it could be. But to think that the creatures here are smart enough to pile stones into a neat stack, that suggests they have high intelligence. Or just instinct. Shady outcrop. What are you? You're super fast. Agile creature. I don't have enough. Right. I've noticed smaller spot variants of these creatures in other species, or perhaps sexual dimorphisms. These might be the males. Okay. That way. Shady outcrop, right? I didn't read it. The water beneath this outcrop feels cool, oceanic. The self-current scrapes sand from the rock face. Seems like this is where we need to go. Ah, of course. Oh, it just leads into the same place. The forest edge, last line of thick stalks before the sandy plains of the Central Reef. Oh, it's close. Can I open it? Should I open it? What does that do? Twin stone. Oh, it just leads back to the twins. Okay, alright, so I can go out from either way. Oh, okay. Oh, forgot to scan. Scan. Rippling silt. Feature. Ripples of silt bounce sunlight back up through the water, giving it a golden glow. Neato. I mean, I really have to give credit to this game is that it can paint a really good picture in your head. And just by reading the text descriptions, that's some amazing writing. The center of the reef is flat and sandy, yes, with a few rocks to attach the stalks. Struggle to see these waters. So this area is infertile. There's no stalk growing here. What the? There it is. I see the way station ahead. Oh. Oh, this is a way station? Way station. Ah, a way station set up by Minai Nomura. It's seen better days, but it's still functioning beneath the coating of stalks. Okay, well, just like that. That line over there. It's seen better days. In my head, it painted a dilapidated kind of facility, but it's still usable. Alright, so these square things, they're way stations. We are supposed to go here? This place is looking a little worse for wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. Sure, Minai never did take care of her equipment. Some things never change. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm just trying to... Yeah, Got it. Okay, we should be able to access any data stored here. Just open the terminal and take a look. Terminal available. Terminal? Ah! Map data. Power. Oxygen. Ah, I see. Map data. Yes, yes. Logs have been cleared. I expected as that, given the secrecy Minai seems to be operating under. But the map data mentions something Minai calls the Bloom, out across the northern rift. She's been going back and forth to something there, studying it. A unique species, perhaps? Minai, what were you doing here? Why were you keeping this discovery from the world? From me? Yeah! I'm talking to myself again, or to whatever you are. Sure. Sorry, I don't mean... Let's head back to the research base. I need to think. With this way station operational, we can call in the base's retrieval drone from the utility panel. Ah! The drone will be able to pick us up from any area we've got the map data for. Let's head to the base. I've got a lot to figure out. Sure. Oh, drone retrieval. Oh, I have to press up. Okay, linking. Yes. Connecting. Connected. Request retrieval. Oh, that is so cool! So cool! Alright, safe mode. Restarting. Resyncing with Baikal OS. Ah! Hey, are you back online? Yes. Pretty sharp work for a biologist, if I do say so myself. Hooking up that strange casing of yours to the base took some work. Ah. And the OS here does not play nicely with whatever you are. But you should have access to select subsystem of the stack now. Minai looks to have repurposed some of them, so not everything is functional. Comms are shot, the generator is only partially working, and one of the retrieval drones is missing. Great! More good news! But I've booted up the dive base mapping systems and sample storage. The lab is also online with analysis tool and an integrated taxonomy for logging creatures. Take a look, I've already logged the creatures we discovered in our last dive. For any log creatures, I'll also put sample requests in their taxonomy entries. To fulfill these requests, just find and transfer the necessary samples to the lab and then put them into the what? I can use that data to add to the creature study. We need to register these species. Head down to the lab level and take a look. I'll also mark sample requests on the dive map. That way we can grab key samples for our studies while we are out in the ocean. We are going back out soon, while you were offline as part of the signal. A suit transponder. A suit? You can see the location in the dive map. I want to find it. It's Minai, right? A suit transporter means a suit, and a suit means Minai. Yes, I'll need your help. That suit takes both of us to pilot it, and it's the only one I've got. Once you are done exploring the base, load into the dive map. Base, load into the dive map. We can head out from there. Okay, dive map is A. Sample storage. Ah, okay, so just drop it here. Okay. Ah, oh, of course. Oh, okay, so it doesn't... Okay, so it doesn't take up too much space. So, if anything, if it's the same object, it just piles up on top of the other. Cool. Yes, that's it? Yeah. Crew terminal. User El Rivas, oversight active. Personal log. Minai is gone and she's left behind one hell of a mess. This base is falling apart. Oh, there she is! That's Dr. Vaz! She's moving around, did you see that? Alright, okay. I don't know why I'm super excited about the dot. That's weird. Minai is gone and she's left behind one hell of a mess. This base is falling apart, cannibalized to build way stations out in the ocean. The communication arrays slice away, life support failing. Where did she even commandeer this research base from? No. Oh, right button. Okay, never mind. There is no way Baikal would have supplied it willingly after what she did to them. What did she do to them? What did she call me out here for? To witness her disappearance? Or did she simply want me to encounter, as she did, the impossible life of this ocean? How could it have gone ignored for hundreds of years of exploration and conquest? There are too many questions to even begin. All I can do is to keep an account of what happens here, so that if I can't answer these questions, someone else might. It'll be weeks, maybe months, until the next ship passes close to enough to pick up my shuttle transponder. Until then, I'm alone. Not really. I'm here. This place is unbelievably important. Our first contact with life beyond Earth. But something else is happening here too, and I need to know what it is. Yeah, for example, why is it kept kept secret? Comm signal. Antenna damage. Yeah, no, yeah, we can't contact the comms. Lab. Biohazard laboratory activated. Taxonomy. Animalia novi, Anthropelta, stalk scraper. Observation. Yeah, this is not just flavor text. Food sample analysis requested. Shell sample analysis requested. Study completion required. Okay. What is this? Caulodia reef stock. Flavor text. I'll see it on my own time. A sketch? Oh, you can see a picture of it? Oh, cool. Biohazard analysis. Signal stock. Taxonomy entry updated. Cool. Taxonomy further analysis possible. Okay. Oh, taxonomy updated. Reef stock. Behavior. Yeah, there's so much to read. I'll read it in my own time. You guys are here for the adventure. Med subject, non-active. Generator, active. Cool. Alright. Dive map. Ooh, what's this? Sample request. Stock scraper. Where are we? Thing stock. Bark. Sample request. Oh, are we? Obstruction. Midnight's notes mentioned something called the bloom across the river. Until we will be able to cross it. Okay. Are we here? Is this us? The base. Yes, this is us. Okay. So, oh, okay. So I can. Perfect. Okay, so I can go over here and do. I think these are optional quests. Yeah. All right. So we can confirm dive to select locations. So we can we can swim back here and transport and do. Oh, cool! I didn't know that you can do side quests in this game. All right, we'll happily do that off screen. You guys didn't sign up for side quests. You guys want the good stuff. You want the story. Large boots pebbles sit in the sand, and beyond I can see the suns catching the amber terraces of another stock force. Another stock force? Sandy shelf. The pale sand is unmoving here, but the north I can see yawning chasm and strong currents of a wide rift. The stock is leading sports to a wide silt in the side. They are carried across the soft sand by currents coming from the east rift. Okay, let's see what the obstruction is all about, shall we? Ooh. Calm waters. The central reef way station lies within a bubble of calm, but just to its north is a massive rift that brings strong currents through the reef. Cool. The stars are noticeably absent from the sides of this northern reef. Why do they leave such a clear buffer zone beside it? Probably because of the, current that's on the rift. Oh yeah, we're gonna see it firsthand. Reef Passage. The passage between these rocks leads out to the howling currents of the northern rift. There's a rift here. Northern Rift. The northern rift is the largest of the cuts into the central reef. Crossing it without some way of navigating this current would be suicide. So we can't go there, can we? Impressive. The split in the shelf is incredibly wide and deep. Those currents would smash us against the rock if we swim out into the flow. We're going to need better equipment to cross that monster. Definitely. Oh yeah, there's strong currents. Flexospores and other organic material will pass in the current, drag into the dense stock of patches in the west. Yeah, we can't pass through it. Alright. I won't allow Ellery. I will not allow Ellery to come to harm. Speaking in my robot voice again. It's been a while I've break out the robot voice. What was the last time? Observation. Yeah, that's the one. You know. Emma. I will protect you, Emma. And that's not creepy at all, Emma. The pale pale strata of this rock tell an ancient story. Might there be a fossil record within such rocks waiting to be discovered? Already I can tell the difference between this and Subnautica. See, I've been following one of the Screamy Boys playthrough of Subnautica, and it really paints a completely different picture and really paints a completely different style of play. I'm a story guy. I don't think I would thrive in Subnautica where it asks you to, before you can go here, you have to gather this. Before you can gather that, you have to gather its components. And its components are 17 different parts that you have to look for in 17 different places. That's super obtuse for me. For you, it might be fun. For me, it's not. Northern patches. Were these rifts and canyons really carved by the currents, or are they violent fractures now smoothed by erosion? Could be. They could be one entity in the beginning. Protected paths. In the shadow of these huge outcrops, this path leads towards the rift at the north edge of and its fast-moving waters. Is this just another passage to the rift? If it's just another passage, then I'm not ready for it. Yeah, it's just another passage to the rift. Northern edge. From here, the reef descends into an unseen dip. Deep. Spores spiral by in the fast-flowing water. What else out there? Not sure. Not sure, Doctor, but I don't think we should be here. This side of the shelf is sliced at the planet's oceanic currents. Look at those flecks of organic material. They are being cycled back into the reef ecosystem, drifting from unseen places out in the ocean. It must be part of some vast process. Do you think we'll ever understand the cycles of this ocean? I mean, you're a doctor. Of course you can. I hope so too. It's just so intimidating. An entire planet of life and just us to study it. I mean, I thought this is an anthropologist. Anthropologist? Oceanographers? What do you call people who study and chart out unknown geographical location? What do you call them? Anyway, I thought this is an oceanologist, if that is even a real word. I thought this is an oceanologist's wet dream, Doctor. Completely pristine, untouched, and terminal available. Aha, yes. Map. Map? How do I open map? Okay, I'm guessing I can't open the map, so I just have to go at it, and brute force it. Metal debris. Object. It looks like Minai has had to salvage parts of the base to build what she needs to survive. She must have been here many months before I arrived. Okay. This Minai person sounds very resourceful. Are you sure she needs our help? There must be a note that I have not explored yet. Some kind of note that I missed out. Ah, here we go. There we go. Towering outcrop, yes. Oh, yes, sir. Glittering stalk, sample cannon. This stalk clings to the edge of a nearby outcrop away from the loose sand of the central reef. Okay. Will this take me to the east reef? It's just a bunch of shrill sacks. Do I even really need more shrills? I'll take it, I'll take it. I can just toss it away if I don't need it. Better to have it than not need it and not have it. Split gully. I didn't read it. Split gullies. These gullies lead among the tall outcrops of the northern edge to the currents and open waters beyond. Alrighty. Let's make our way east to the source of the transponder signal. Okay, sure. I don't know what to expect. If the transponder is me nice. Well, don't talk like that, Doc. There's some history between us, but I haven't seen her in years. Not since... Since what? What happened between you two? Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. Alright? I won't worry about her then. To the east. This way. Gully opening. But I'm curious about that part. There's something here. Narrow gully. Where does this lead off to? Strong current. These stalks block the gully, but also the strong current behind. Even if you clear them, those currents will still block out passage. Okay, so we can't go there because of the strong current. But I'll just drop once. Yeah, well, yeah, I can't. It's a block node anyway. Dang it. Fine. This game seems to be. I appreciate this. The game is funneling. There, look, a cave entrance cut into the side of the rift. Where? Where? It should allow us to bypass the rift. Although I'm not sure where we'll emerge. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's what they say. Hidden shelf. Protected by the sheer shelf of the shelf. This shelf leads down to a small cavern entrance in the reef wall. Okay, so that's the cave entrance. Reef edge. The sheer walls of the rift plunge into the dark water here and rapid currents making passing through difficult, if not impossible. Okay, I can't go. That away then. So I can dive down here. Diving. Ooh boy. Okay. Curving passage. The round mouth of the cave stretches away into the rock. Stalks hum quietly in the dark. There are stalks here. I thought I need sunlight. How could they possibly grow here when they don't have enough sunlight? There's a strange evenness to the walls of this cave, almost as if it was a vast borehole drilled into the reef. Wait, but boreholes are unnatural. It's not created by nature. Stalk patches. The stalk seems to get down here. Perhaps they even are less reliant on sun than I initially thought. Oh, okay, so you're just theorizing that it needs sunlight. In reality, it might not. That's so cool though. I mean, but there is one way to tell. Does it glow? If it doesn't glow, then it doesn't need sunlight too much. So, crossroads. We are deep in the rock now. What form these hollow-out caverns with their strange undulating walls? Ew! The walls are kind of fleshy. It's undulating. I wonder how the stalks survive without sunlight. Maybe they're bioluminescent. No? Maybe they are fed by the force above. What do you think? It is possible. It would make sense, a network of colonies tunneling through the entire shelf. So the food goes from the top and it goes down here. So it could be. It could work like that. So... Huh. Oh, I'm supposed to go east. But I'm curious on what's over here though. Temple, yes. It's just a bunch of shrill shacks. I'll take him. Sure, I'll take him. If I have too much, I'll just deploy him. Or use it for oxygen. Exposed roots. Sample candidate. A cave-in has severed some section of the stalk's root network, stretching down from the forest above us. What can they tell us? Is this a dead end? Yeah, it is. But there is sample. There's only one though. Is this one special? Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh, full up. I'm full up. Okay. Maybe I'll give you the oxygen. Want some O2, Doc? There you go. Yeah, you're full up. I'll take this. Cut. Yes, good. Okay. Off we go. Those are just shrill sacks. I don't need them. I might soon. Watch as it turns out that I needed them and I'm bone. Narrow passage. The cave starts to get tighter on here and the shadows of stalks crowd the tunnel. Oh, there are stalks here. So, okay, so I gotta grab these shrill sack. I'm full up. That's fine, that's fine. Oh boy, yeah. It's a good thing that we stocked up. Mesh of stalks. The stalks here are thick and intertwined. Underground, in the stark light of the headlamps, they resemble brittle, oversized worms. Gross! That's a very gross description, Doc. I don't need to hear that. I don't know, I'm just grossed out by worms. I know they don't do anything. They don't, open cavern. Bright light from the east of this large cavern is broken up by tall pillars, casting strips of light and dark across the smooth walls. I know that, worms are probably a lot more afraid of me than I am of them, but I just can't stand them. I just can't stand the wiggly part. Anything that undulates, it's bad for me. I disagree with them. Sporing stalk. These dome stalks are pumping out clouds of short-lived spores. These stalks are filling the water with spores. We should start logging information on them. Okay, sure, we'll do just that. They look like oversized mushrooms. Okay. Are there just mushrooms here? These both creatures are pumping clouds of spores out into the water. Random stalk colonies rise out of the sand. Sample candidate. Okay. What are you, huh? What are you? Fungo. I'm full up. Oh my. I think I need to deploy these shrill sacks so I can get more. Come on! So inaccurate. What is up with these? Unlike other stalk spores, which is right until they settle, the spores from these stalks dissolve moments after they are released. Well, they're not they're not poisoning, Dr. Ellery, so that's fine with me. These stalks seems to be shriveling up. Is it because they are too exposed to the reef's withering currents? Could be. I mean, you're the oceanologist. Sporing stalk. These sporing stalks seem to require very particular conditions to grow. I've seen a few elsewhere on the reef. You have? Pulsing growth. These large growths seems to be sustaining this colony with their spores. Perhaps they carry nutrient, evil chemical signals? Huh. Is it new materials or is it the same thing? I'm not too sure if it... Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same new material, apparently. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy here. I'm gonna put this in here. Does that do anything? Yes, it does! It does! This one replenishes battery. Okay, then. Bingo bango. Alright, so, and I still have plenty of samples, so it's cool, it's cool. Glittering socks, sample candidate. Okay, more glittering socks. And it's just real shacks. I don't really... Do I need them? I'm kind of hesitant. Oh, it's fine. I can just redeploy them. Plus, they're useful for air. But I have not been running out of air, though. Tunnel mouth. The far side of the cavern narrows into darkness. I can feel the faint pulse of distant current ahead. Okay, open rift. Current slides down through the rift from the northern here. Crossing is going to be difficult unless their flow can be slowed further up. Slowed further up? Oh, do we have to drop a boulder or something? Reef Passage. The current must have once run down this tunnel, scraping the walls into smooth lines. Now the stalks block the flow. Oh, stalks block the flow. Gotcha. Okay. So I think I know what to do here. Scan. Yes. Open it up. Stalk blockage. Object. The tunnel ahead is thick with stalks, scraping the ceiling with their rounded tips. Okay, so open it up. There you go. Yes. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to move that way. Yes. Bright passage. Light filters in from large opening, making the spores drifting in the water glitter like sparks. I'm sure it's pretty, but I can't see squat. So, Glittering stalks. Tucked behind this pillar, perhaps the stalk grew here as an early warning for pirates coming through the cave mouth. Huh. Interesting. Well, if we assume that... Oh my god, that lightning strike is loud. It's just a bunch of shrill shacks. Don't really need any more of these, right? Ah. Strong currents, vector block. Do I... No, it doesn't do anything. But this one. Does it do anything? Aha! I see! Oh, I see. Okay, so that one is not only... The stalks can slow the currents. Perhaps this is the role of the colonies to control the flow of water. Okay, okay. So the shrill sacs closes the thing. Pulsing growth. Another of these growth supports smaller colony caverns edge. Is there a logic where they grow to pattern? Right. So cover shelf. Tuck away into the reef wall. The shelf allows protection from the fast flowing water current through the rock into the heart of the reef. Alright, so if the shrill sac opens up, this I don't know what the name is, soothe spore. These soothe spores makes the stalk grow and blocks the current. I can use this to progress, right? Pretty sure I can. Look out in the rift, a retracted stalk colony. If you can then get them to extend, they'll provide shelter from the current. I know precisely how to do that. Now, I'm gonna collect this sample. Pretty sure there's one here. Spore, yes. There you go. 1, 2. There you go. Very useful, very useful. Very good, very good. I forgot to scan this one. Sporing stock. There's a definite correlation between struggling stock colonies and these sporing stocks. Are they helping support these colonies? Could be. Non-current. The water from north runs hard faster, bringing it to a blizzard of amber spores. Okay. Small colony. A handful of stuff cling to the rift wall here, blown by the spiral shape by the rising currents. Okay. So where do I deploy this? Deploy inside. Do I just deploy it anywhere? Like this? Ah, yes! That work? Oh yes. West Rift Wall. Spattered with spores, the wall here feels the full force of the current. Perhaps it can be slowed upstream somehow. Ah, it's... Okay, I can... Ooh. And maybe I should grab some more. I should power up my battery here. Yes. And I'll grab some more soothe spores. I don't really need oxygen. Not really. Okay, I'm full up. Yes, so... Can I drop one here? Oh, no. There's no yellow spores over here. So I'm guessing that I can't. Alright, I'm going this way then. Yeah, I'm in the rift. There's nothing you can do. I'm in the rift. Deep rift. Even this close to the wall, the darkness of deep rift is intimidating. A huge slit in the face of this world. How deep does it go? I'm not too sure. You're the doctor. Yes, perfect. That's I can deploy it here. Deploy inside the lion. Deploy. Yes, sir. If the current can be slowed or navigated, this is the place to do it, where a rift narrows and a gap opens up on both sides. Yes, perfect. Perfect in every way. Perfection! A huge pillar sits out from the wall here, the top cake in retracted stalks. A golden garden waiting to emerge. They are already... Oh, they're golden! They're golden in color, just like the map. Alright, cool. I am crossing. I am a genius, baby! The small opening in the wall provides a little shelter from the howling rift, allowing some stuff to take up root. That is so cool! We are across. Thank you, stocks. Yes, I can't advance the dialogue. Oh, and thank you to you too. You're most welcome, Doc. I can't advance the dialogue. Fine. I think the button is broken or something. Bear Passage. Another smooth tunnel leads outward to the light. Yes. Is that the exit? Are we near the exit? Is that the exit? Cave mouth. Yes. A circle of warm light shows this tunnel opens up into the upper shelf of the East Reef. What lies above? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we're about to find out. Go up. Yes. Are we here? We are here! Is this the East Reef? What's this? Stalk canopy. These stalks are twisted together into a huge canopy. Incredible. These canopies are spectacular. I'll start logging our observation. Let's see what we can find out about them. These stalks are twisted together into a huge canopy. Incredible. They are pulsing as the pores across their surface open and close. So they're like an umbrella or something? Bright petals. Creature. These bright white petals appear to be photosynthetic plants. These are beautiful plants, single petals shifting in the sunlight. Let's start logging data on them. Cool, and I want to see the picture too. These plant-like creatures seem unrelated to the reef stalks. Their soft petals waving in thin stems. Sample candidate. Hey, it feels good to be out in the sunlight again. I agree. Let's head east along this finger of the reef. There are transponders at the lip. Lip. Tip. Okay, there's something in the tip of this place. I'm full up. Ah, dang. I don't want to do this, but gotta free up space. What is that? Oh me, oh my. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be needing this shrill sack, so I'll just drop it. Grab. Okay, that's it. Bright petals. While each plant seems to have a single white petal, they group together forming fields of blooms all angled towards the sun. Like a sunflower, you know? You know how the sunflower always faces the sun? That's why it's a name. Stalk barrier. A colony of stalk has twisted itself tight across this gap of rocks. Could they be protecting something? Oh no, I need the shrill sack! To open it up! Yes, I do! Ah, dang! I don't want to waste! I wasted it! Still stands. Okay. I'm moving. Ah. Exposed roots. Sample cut. Where the rock shelf has fallen away into the rift, the roots of the canopy above have been exposed. We could sample them here. Okay. I wasted my shrill sack. I wasted my sack. More? Yes, more. They look like this. Weird. Okay, so that's it. Alright. Cool. Cool. This way? Ah, yes. Broken gully. The outcrops of this shelf are cut through with huge cracks, as if they were shattered somehow. What could have done this? I don't know, Doc. Really don't know. I mean, I'm not the zoo biologist here. You're the one who's... The petal seems to be shimmer as it twists and opens. It's difficult to tell if this is involuntary or part of the plant's own movements. Stalk canopy. The coloration of these canopies is much lighter than the other stalks. They glow pale yellow in the light of Gliese 667 cc's 3 suns. Stalk colony. Object. Stalks have grown across this gully, reconnecting to a huge piece of rock that looks like they must have been one. Okay, but it's blocked. Would have been great if I didn't waste my I wasted my shrill sack. I don't think I'm gonna be needing this shrill sack, so I'll just drop it. Shimmer blooms. New species log. Okay. I'm going to name these plants shimmer blooms for the way they catch the sunlight. You're not a very original namer here, Doc. But I don't wish to hold that against you. I wish I could share these discoveries with Minai. There's still so much to say. Oh, you'll find her. It's okay. White single-petal plants that come in a variety of hues. They appear to be primarily photosynthetic and produce a heavy, furry-looking pollen. Shimmering field. White petals are in this part of the reef, shimmering and swaying, parting easily as they pass among their delicate forms. Alrighty, grab. What you got? Bright pollen. I'm full up. Fed by spores, shielded by a colony of stalk, this part of the reef seems to have fostered the ideal condition of its own survival. Stalk canopy, still not enough. This canopy has many gaps between its higher stalks as if something has fallen out of it or been removed from it. Remove? Reef cap. Dome mushroom-like stalk which appear to sport slugging stalkworms. With their striking resemblance to terrestrial mushrooms, I'm going to call these reef caps. Okay. I agree, even if you don't want me to. It's struggling stalk colonies with a supply of special spores. Alright. Off I go. Is that another way station ahead? Perfect! Yes. Perfect. Minai must have built them all across the reef. Could be. That's perfect. Central clearing. In the center of the shelf is a beautiful clearing, screened from currents and predators. No wonder Minai set up a way station here. I didn't take Dr. Minai for the sentimental type. Table stalk. Towering canopies of stalk entwine around ribbed growths. I've named these table stalks after the table corals they remind me of. I'll log my notes back at the base. Alright, cool. They pulse as their pores systematically open and close. Okay, so scan. Way station object, yes. Way station. Charge? Yeah, charge. Okay, open up the terminal, see what data we can scrape up from this place. Terminal opening. Terminal available. Connecting, yes. Power charge, oxygen charge, map data. The log suggests Minaya was using this as some kind of staging ground for expedition over the drop-off. Drop-off? She was looking for something out in the ocean, something deep. From the descent she logged here. Drop-off? Minaya doesn't do things at random. The way station, the research base, this is calculated. Wait, what drop-off? Where is the drop-off? I feel like we're already 10 steps behind her, and we've barely even started. I mean, you know, we are late. Let's get that suit transporter. It isn't far from here. Suit transporter. Okay, right. So, where is it? If we head straight north to the shelf's edge, it should be there. Cool. Do we have the time? I'm sure I have the time. All right. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the sampling, the exploration, and all the exposition, split outcrop. Yes. I'm gonna ignore all of that, and I'm just gonna rush through to the north. North here, right? Open. Yeah, and there's another passage over there. So I'll do that, you know, after I got the transponder, whatever that is, wherever that is. Post clearing, the shed of finger field is exposed. Yeah, I'll read it in my own time. Okay, a suit transponder. Where? Open ocean. Okay, oh. I see something at the edge. Do you? Is that it? Is that the suit? It could be? Minai's suit, open, empty, and half sunk in sand. Why would she leave it here and more butter? Where did she go? She opened her suit? She opened her suit? It's definitely Minai's suit, but no Minai. But surely she isn't. Okay, let's not jump to conclusion. I want to take a look at this. Yeah, but still, she opened her suit. It can't have been long. Most of it is still in good condition. But how did it get out here? It's still not good for you to be under the ocean this deep and opening your dive suit. There's no evidence of injury. A malfunction, perhaps? What do you think? I'm not too sure. It could be a malfunction. But then could she have just swum to the surface? I'm not too sure. Did she intend us to find it? Minae, what did you get yourself into here? It's better equipped than our suit, but the seal have started decaying. Are we taking it? What's this? Minae has rigged up some kind of custom propulsion system. Ooh! Oh! We can use this. We'll need a power source. It won't run off the suit system. Oh, goody! Oh, okay. So we can go against the current? It's to fashion some kind of microbial fuel cell. We'll need to recreate that if you want to use it. Microbial fuel cell? Okay, let's get this back to the base so I can take a better look. Alright, so you want me to call the drone? Right, Minae, you better not have done something stupid. I didn't come all the way out here just to bury you. Doc, please don't be that pessimistic. Okay, I'm sure Minae is fine. I mean, I hope she's fine. Let's go. Call the drone pickup. All right, I'll call the drone pickup. You leave this train of thought behind. All right, leave this train of thought behind. Don't be so negative. I'm sure she's fine. Free diving into the deep ocean without a dive suit. Yeah, back with me? Yes. Good to hear. Let me update you. Yes, what is it? I spent the past few hours working on Minae's suit. Bad news is the majority of it is unusable. Apart from that propulsion system Minae pulled together, but you are going to need a power source. Minae's suit logs mention her building a fuel cell using microbes from the Western Reef. Oh, we're going to the Western Reef now, but they don't say much else. She's been incredibly secretive while she was here, covering the tracks across the reef as if there was someone watching. Or she's just what? I don't know. The Minae I knew is tricky, complicated, but not paranoid. Either way, if you want to recreate her propulsion system, we'll need those microbes. When you're ready, let's head to the Western Stock Force and see what we can find. Alright, Western Stock Force. Oh, and there's a couple of objectives here in the Eastern Reefs. Alright, but yeah, there's so much to do in the base. I can't just leave now. Doctor? Oh yeah, she's here in the lab. Alright, so yeah, I want to just dive into it, pun intended, but unfortunately I am out of time, so I'll have to save the revelation. This is getting good. This is getting good. The last part was intriguing because it says, you know, Dr. Ellery says Minae is covering her tracks as if somebody's watching. Was there other people on this planet? Bad people? Evil people? Is that the reason why she didn't disclose this location? Is that why she didn't tell the world that, that there are life in Greece? Interesting. Very interesting. But we'll have to save that up for the next episode. If you like that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment section, tell me what kind of games you should play in the future, what kind of improvement I should do on the channel. I have new videos coming out every Friday, so don't forget to hit that bell to stay updated. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, get off my ocean. Bye guys! Bye! The writing here is top notch. The writing here, the mystery, the feel of it, all of it is top notch. I wish I could have seen the beautiful vistas that she described, but no, that's not the name of the game here. It's a text-based game, so just, you know, I gotta use my imagination. It's a pretty good game though. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that thoroughly. Who knew? I'm not such a graphics guy after all. I'm a story guy. Story guy through and through.